Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Diana Romanovska. I am a certified family law specialist practicing divorce family law in San Francisco, California. Today I would like to talk about 2640 reimbursement. What is it? So when someone is purchasing community property asset and puts separate property money, what is separate property? Money that was there before the date of marriage or money acquired through inheritance, gift from third parties. So that separate property money, usually it's a down payment on a home, on a family home. So let's say both parties, both spouses put their names on the title. One spouse puts separate property. The spouse who puts separate property has to trace the separate property and show and prove that it was his or her separate property. Just because both of them put their name on the title, yes, the code section 2581 Family Code does say that there is a presumption of community property, but it does not mean that the spouse who put separate property down payment, according to 2640, doesn't have the right of reimbursement. He or she has that right of reimbursement. Okay. So the reimbursement is dollar for dollar. So if someone puts down $300,000 30 years ago, it's $300,000 today, even though it could have been much more money if put into something else. So Family Code section does not give that benefit of putting money down with interest. So the spouse who received that down payment, sort of benefited from this down payment, can also say, well, let's have you waive your reimbursement claim. So the spouse who does have separate property claim can waive the reimbursement claim, meaning it will be a gift to the community without reimbursement. Now, let's talk about the gift. There was a case of appeal where the spouse who put down payment on the house said, and they put joint title in the house, said that it's as gift. Putting the word as gift does not, or gift, or whatever gift does not, it doesn't mean that the spouse who put down payment or put the separate property has waived reimbursement claim. So be careful. If you want to have your spouse waive it, prepare a post-nuptial agreement, a transmutation agreement drafted by lawyers. Don't improvise in the title. Okay, so what does reimbursement claim 2640 include? It includes down payment, principal payment, improvement payment. It does not include separate property money put into taxes, into maintenance, into mortgage interest, and insurance. Does not include. So it meaning if you put your separate property money, goodbye, come and go. So it's community. If separate property from the beginning, net value. Okay, so if someone purchased the home as a very separate property home and owned it for a while, and then they got married, and then they refinanced, put the joint name, then it's not only 2640 reimbursement for the down payment, it's the whole separate property is, we look at the net value. So we look at what is the market value of this home before it got into either marriage, community, or anything. So we look at before the other spouse got on title, what was the current market value minus liability. So we look at the net value, and that net value will be reimbursable to the spouse who had it from the very beginning. Now, this code section 2640 does not apply to homes purchased before 1984. 1984 homes did not have the right of reimbursement. So all people who are, bought this home in 1984, it's considered community property without right of reimbursement unless you had anything else in writing, and it's valid writing. Okay, final topic. What if the home is deferred to be sold? So for example, there's a community property home, one spouse has the right of reimbursement, there's a date of separation, and we say that from the date, and they have children and they need to go to college, and so we say, let's defer the sale for 10 years. So the spouse who stays in the house pays mortgage, interest, property tax, everything for the house, and the house increases in value. So why does the other spouse would get half? No, they don't. So at the time when we look at the date of separation, we look at how much percentage would the other spouse get proportionally to current value, current community property interest, and then that percentage will be applied at the time of sale instead of doing 50-50. Make sense? Okay, I think I covered everything under 2640 situation. I hope that was helpful. If you like it, like, subscribe. See you soon. Bye.